da, 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 da. Oops. Oh, I didn't even know I was still
No, your stream's
live.
offline.
Yes, you were still alive. Why would you think you weren't alive?
Oh, I meant I didn't know if I was still live.
Okay.
No,
Now we're live.
Oh, okay.
Now you're lying because we got it fixed.
Oh, so you practically blew the stream into oblivion with your gun.
If rather you mean I blew it up with my fail. Okay, sorry about that, guys. For some reason, my XSplit crashed, and that's what
no
happened.
good.
So that's no good. Okay, so let me get this back up here for us. Oh, and even better, it's saying for some reason the chat's disabled for the live stream, which is not
Well,
true.
it's showing
but okay.
open for me.
Oh, that's why, because...
YouTube.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. And already my color is going off on the TV, and... looks like this is going to be failure on so many levels, let me tell you. Okay. Do me a favor, head over to those connectors really quick, Andrea, and just tighten them. Just push them in a little bit. Maybe even push the capture device over a little bit more onto the table. That ought to help. So that it doesn't buzz for everybody. I really do. Yeah, much better, thank you. I really do need to fix that at some point. No, that's not... Crap. There we go. Okay, now we have it fixed, so if you want to zoom in on that, and I'll keep going. Yeah, sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and nuke this guy right here and now. There we go. Okay, so I know where that goes, but I can't remember if there's another door I can open over here. It's locked, carving and armor. Okay. And this is what... Oh, jeez! Hi. Well, you suck. Absolutely freaking suck.
I wonder how much health that took.
We're in caution.
Wow.
So, already it's not good.
Well, there's an herb you can eat.
You don't want to eat single herbs in a speedrun, hun. Sorry. We're gonna take that back to the save room and maybe even make a... What's the word I'm looking for? Make a double herb. Okay, now that we have this, let's keep it going, everybody. So, I think we were clocked at about an hour that time, so what we might just have to do is stop right on, because we're only going for 2 hours tonight. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we had a busy day.
Uh-huh. We're going to have a busy day tomorrow, too. We got doctor's appointments and all that fun stuff. Well, that's a wasted shotgun shell. Okay. And that's instant flames. So I'm going to go this way now. Okay. The other thing that you also do in a speedrun is you do not read the files. You technically pick them up just because there are, like, you guys know, like, books can occasionally have something that you need. So you pick them up, but then you don't read them.
Oh, so I was like, why bother picking them up?
This is not a lore run, people. This is trying to get a frickin' infinite gun. Okay, so now that we have this, now we've got a shortcut. That's very helpful. And my inventory is already full. So let's just take care of this right here and now. It's so nice that Alex is not criticizing me on my fail right now, because he totally could. He totally could.
Well, I wouldn't do any better if it was me playing, so...
There's the added benefit, right? Actually, Alex, since she has her phone, find the image of Jill in Resident Evil 3 and send it over to Andrea. I would love to see what her reaction is. Okay.
Can you imagine if I played this version of Resident Evil?
You're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna lie, might be hard.
It probably wouldn't be as bad as trying if I were doing Resident Evil 7. I'd be like, no.
Oh, trust me, they get harder. But thankfully, the other games later, they have like additional modes that are better than just, you know, let's ramp up the difficulty. Instead, they have a whole new mode for you to play. That's one of the things I like about the original trilogy is, like, they didn't think about that in the first one, but then they thought about it in the next one. Like, gave it legitimate thought. Picture of a newborn baby. Yes. Okay, I remember the puzzle here, so... Picture of a young man? No. We need something else. Oh! Okay, so... Infant? Okay. Lively boy. Might have to look at a few of these. Bold-looking old man. No. Just double-check the ones that we have here. Tired middle-aged man. No. It might be lively boy next. From cradle to grave. Yeah, that's right, because this is the hint. So, which one is the lively boy again? Okay, lively boy. Then we want the young man. Boy. Are you a lively boy, Alex?
Sometimes.
Okay,
that's pretty lively during the movie, too.
Oh, wow, that picture is interesting.
Did you just get it?
Yes.
How do you feel about Jill now?
I don't know if I want to know.
Tired middle-aged man.
It's still worse than classic Laura.
Okay, and then we need the old man. No, it's not, but it's definitely like there's a reason that got criticized by Resident Evil fan base. And here's the thing. It's not the worst that yes, the end of life, okay? It's not the worst that's happened in the Resident Evil series. I'll be honest about that. Sheva in 5 might be the worst when they did the whole jungle bikini and because she was African and that's what you do, right? But that's probably the worst that it's ever been. But it's still something that I like to bring up in Jill's past, and just have everybody go, did they really do that? Yeah, they really did that.
Looks like Forlorn Hope is on.
Oh my gosh, just dropping by for a little bit since I'm going to bed soon. Yeah, it's not like we don't understand.
Oh yes.
Okay. Here's another thing that we will do from time to time is if we're to a puzzle and we have an item. Oh, okay.
Not the dogs! Not the dogs!
Oh, jeez, the dogs are ripping into me really bad.
And it looks like, J-Rock's on too.
Hey, J-Rock.
What's up?
Are you playing the whole game in one sitting? Probably not.
Probably we'll be lucky if we even get through most of it, but hopefully our goal is to eventually get the infinite rocket launcher.
Okay. There we go. We'll just get it. Yo! Oh! And dead! Damn it! Oh! Basically, we're looking for a night of fail. Oh, man.
I don't know how speedrunners can
Lots
do
of practice.
this.
Lots and lots of practice. That's why we're doing this as practice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, J-Rock, it was going really well. And then the stream died. And, well, I died. Then the stream died. Then I died again.
Next, I will die.
I'm just having one of those special nights.
You must die.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the stream. You must die.
This is not Ethan must die moment.
Oh, I actually wonder what's hidden behind that difficulty.
Oh, could you imagine trying the Ethan must die challenge?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Wow.
It better be worth it.
What a mansion.
I mean, that's technically something that we could do with these live streams, Andrew, is we could take on the various challenges. And there are some that I actually don't have a problem doing. For example, the fourth Survivor in 2.
Don't open that door.
Either 2 or the 2 remakes. Yeah, my streams die a bit. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. And then we could do the Mercenaries in 3, and I wouldn't mind doing those extra game modes. They're kind of fun, actually.
Okay, let me handle this.
I bet your stream died because Donald snuck in here with his Xenoflare.
This isn't Nico
Stay
B's
alert.
stream, okay?
Yes, I know. But Donald did it.
He did. This is still not Nico B's stream. Donald hates Nico. He does not hate me. Yet.
A dining room.
Okay, let's do this again, people.
What?
Go
What
look
is
at the
this?
body. And the goal ultimately here is
Blood.
Forlorn Hope, to answer your question, we're not going to be playing this in one sitting. This is
See if you
basically a
can find any
practice
other
run
clues.
while
I'll
we
be
make our
examining
way
this.
through the arrange mode
Hope this is
to
not
unlock
Chris's
the
blood.
infinite Magnum. And the reason being is that I want to be able to use the infinite Magnum to do the infinite rocket launcher run, which would actually be really fun to do on a 3-hour night to see if we can actually get it all and mess around with the infinite rocket launcher.
So in order to get this infinite Magnum,
We just have to complete the arrange mode.
then why are we not just trying to complete it just to get the thing?
Because I'm also trying to test my... we technically promised a speed run. And then I forgot that we had to do the arrange mode.
Oh!
So I'm at least trying to get myself used to doing speed runs again while we're doing this. Are you saying you want me to be a little bit more liberal in the save department?
Well, at least then we wouldn't have to go through the whole story
Kenneth was
again.
killed too.
Especially if it's
Maybe
not going
by
to give
this
us
creature.
the rocket launcher.
Anyway,
Well, it'll give us
let's
the infinite
report this to
Magnum.
Wesker.
That's what we need. And then we could go through whatever mode we want. We just have to beat it in under 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I'll beat Resident Evil in under 3
There we
hours, and
go.
it was worth it.
I mean, I keep on saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it too.
Help me look for
It
it,
is
Jill.
worth it to do
Don't
that.
leave this hall for the time being.
I've worked my butt off, and I have achieved the infinite rocket launcher.
I would love to see the tyrant get blown to...
Well, not just the
With the
tyrant.
rocket.
Everything gets blown up. Like, everything has exploding mechanics with the infinite rocket launcher. So that's why it's damn satisfying. Is like all of these zombies that have been giving you such grief, you can then take in this infinite rocket launcher and just blow the crap out of them.
You,
It's not even about completing the game anymore. It's just like, oh, hi, boss. Boom.
you can keep making up
anything, Jill?
ass-kicking one-liners.
Nothing. What is this all about?
Exactly.
figure it out
There
at
you go.
all.
And that's something we could do on
Yeah.
the stream, isn't it? We could just
Now
we
it's
could just sit there
Wesker's time to
and
disappear.
come up with
I
whatever
don't know what's
one-liners we
going
want to,
on.
and I'll just do
Well,
game over all the time
it can't
because
be done.
Leon's game over is the best.
Let's search for him separately.
Game
I'll check
over.
the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic.
Okay.
We could get into trouble if we get lost.
I really wish I could skip the
We should
dialogue,
start
'cause
from
then
the first
I could just
floor,
keep things
okay?
going. But
And
oh
Jill,
well, you guys get to deal
here's
with the
a
fail
lockpick.
dialogue. I
it
mean,
might be handy
it's
if
not
you,
a
the master of unlocking, take it
it's
with
not a
you.
total loss.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Maybe I'll need it. Will you need it, Andrea?
She will
You need it. Are you the master of unlocking?
She is a
If
completionist.
something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
She is, in fact, a completionist, but she is not the master of unlocking because that belongs to Jill.
Just finished Super
This
Lucky's
time I'll
Tale
be there.
from Steam.
Yay! What'd
Pretty
you
good.
think? Oh, it was better than that.
Well, I gotta say,
That game triggered your cute sensors. You
Yeah.
gotta be honest.
there's a few things that bug me about it, but otherwise, yes, it really was a pretty good game, and I really did have fun with it. Really enjoyed it. Hope we can play it on the channel soon.
Dad's
Yes.
voice acting.
Dad voice acting, man. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it, Forlorn Hope? Like, it's so bad, it's beautiful.
Jill, don't be angry.
It almost makes me want... I can't remember which of the Paul W.S. Anderson movies it is, but one of them actually has Mila Jovovich and the male hero of that particular movie reading the dialogue
Nice.
together. Okay, so this time Forrest did not get up. That's helpful. It's Forrest! Oh my god! I love that line.
Who says
I hope
that?
that's not Chris's blood.
Jill, don't be angry.
Don't be angry. I just wanted
Chris's
you to wait
way.
for me. Oh man, yeah. I just want to own that special feature so that I can play it for you guys. Mila Jovovich and the guy just reading the
it's
craptastic
Jovovich.
dialogue in the original Resident Evil. What was that? It's Jovovich.
Because I think it's supposed. I think it's like a Scandinavian name.
I don't careovich. I'm being nice and not calling her Mila Anderson. Does that matter?
Well,
She's still married to
they're
him,
still
right?
married, so
No. Oh man, I had a perfect run last time. Why do the dogs have to hate
yeah,
me?
Jovovich.
Jovovich, who was technically, I think, the villain in the new Hellboy movie. The Hellboy reboot. Which I'm debating on seeing it. Like, I know that it's getting panned right now, but I kinda don't care. It's Hellboy, for crying out loud.
And yep, she's still married to Paul W.S. Anderson.
Well, there you go. Okay, so I don't have to kill you now. Because you didn't get too close. Did I go this way? Yep, there we go. I like the door transition of this game. Very ominous. Yes. It's definitely one of those things that I kind of miss from the original games that didn't translate over into the modern games. Is you couldn't necessarily make that work anymore. And it was, and here's the reason that was actually very awesome, is because it wasn't just for atmosphere and horror. It was basically to mitigate the loading times that they'd have to deal with on the consoles that it was coming out on.
Screen.
So,
yeah, it's a clever
what was that?
loading screen.
So at that point, it's just a really great way to mitigate things and not have it affect the players. Because I mean, I remember one of the biggest complaints about the original PlayStation back in the day was the loading screens. And every game had them. You really couldn't avoid them. Even simplistic games like Rayman had them. So that was a really great way to kind of deflect that problem and turn it into an advantage. I gotta become a Jill sandwich again, Alex. There's so many times you can become a Jill sandwich.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
How many Jill sandwiches do you need?
Help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
I'm gonna kick this door down! I hope the guy who played Barry had a career.
I can't find anything on any of the other actors.
That was too close.
No.
You were almost a Jill.
I'm pretty sure all of them
You're
run under
right.
pseudonyms now.
Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Just to not be associated with this.
Oh no, Jill sandwich.
But Barry, didn't you
Yeah,
say
creative
you're going
ways to
back
mask
the
loading times
dining
is
room
always
to do some
appreciated.
research?
Exactly, Forlorn Hope.
Why
That's
on earth are you here?
the creators on the original PlayStation and even the Sega Saturn. I've never played the Saturn, but I heard it had the same loading screen problem.
Let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris.
The people who could figure that out were the ones that won that generation, roughly. Because on
Barry.
N64, didn't really have to worry about it. Everything loaded pretty good. I want to say there were a few games on N64 that did have loading issues, but they were few and far between. But I have the remastered version on PS4. Haven't got that far. That day's coming.
Oh, this one? The first one?
No, the remake. That day's coming on Drak and Shadow. It really is.
Well, yeah, but I meant the remake of the first.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see it.
I've seen it.
Okay. Yeah, you spoil sport.
But you better not see the second one.
Only a little bit. I've only seen like the first tiny bit of the second one.
Better be careful, because I'm going to run out of bazooka ammo.
The mansion is very confusing. Got lost.
In the remake? Oh, yeah. Well, and here's the thing, too, is people, like a lot of hardcore Resident Evil fans were very disappointed when they found out that, fun fact, in the mansion and the remastered version, they rearranged it. Slightly, but they rearranged it, so not every room was where you thought it was. So at that point, you had to relearn the mansion again. And I remember a lot of hardcore Resident Evil fans that were pissed at that. Because, you know, like, how dare you? They knew the game inside and out. They wanted to be able to be, like, the first ever speedrunner to get a good record on it, kind of thing. And you couldn't do that. Not in that version. Okay, we're going to put the green herb in here. Alright, just to... Oh, I don't have an ink ribbon, so I can't save. Well, that sucks. Yeah, they not only rearranged it, Forlorn Hope, they expanded upon it. Because there are areas in the original that were not... Or there are areas in the remake that were not in the original. For example, there's a point where you go out to, like, the backyard kind of area. That's remake only. Never existed in the
this
original.
Whole extra mission, like, gotta go down to this weird chamber. Yeah, there's so much.
Oh, there's a couple of
So
new
much weird
missions
stuff
in the remake.
new remake. Yeah, and there's like this other part. And then there's this one part, this other part. I'm bad at describing things.
Yes. There's this one part, and it's over there.
Where G is.
Exactly.
So is the original easier?
I don't know how to answer that for you, because they both have their own levels of difficulty. I'm not meaning to be evasive on the matter. Oh, no, it was Forlorn Hope that asked that.
Yeah.
I mean, the original still has its own level of difficulty because of the tank controls and having to be able to master them and the polygonal environments, all that. It has its own level of difficulty, but if gun to my head, so to speak, I would probably say the remake's harder.
Wasn't the first,
Simply because the remake added elements from other games that had come out since then that added whole new layers of difficulty to it.
was the remake of this game kind of like from, what, like, kind of like how 2 was remade, or was it more like Resident Evil 7 where it's more first person?
It's neither of those.
Remake is still like this game, but just with up-to-date graphics.
It's not actually. It's actually so the GameCube Resident Evil remake that happened along with Resident Evil 0 were basically the departure to the pre-rendered backgrounds era of Resident Evil. After that came the 3D games. And so at that point you didn't have like the way to explain it is like, you know how right now the camera is fixed in this one end and the art is what we're looking at kind of thing. That doesn't happen in the 3D games. And the 1 remake as well as 0 were the last ones to adhere to this kind of model. After that came 4, and 4 put everything into a 3D perspective, because not even the 2 remake.
So the remake of Resident Evil 1 looks exactly like this, only the graphics have...
No, it's been changed. It's been updated to have a different kind of atmosphere. But it has the pre-rendered, the camera's in one fixed position as you go around kind of thing.
Oh, like how this is?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but it's in
that's what
updated
she's saying.
graphics.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Sorry, if we went around a little bit. But
the remake is basically like the original, just with new graphics. And obviously different.
Yep, it's updated graphics and also a departure from what people are used to with the series at that point.
Oh, so did you like it this way, or did you like how they did Resident Evil 2?
I tend to like the remake better.
How they did Resident Evil 2, where you're kind of more like you're the third person, you're seeing your character.
I like the 2 remake more than 2. So, does that answer your question?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I have not been disappointed by any of the remakes that have been done. I in fact think that not only do they honor what came before, but they also pay a loving homage to it, but also advance upon the formula with what has come since that point.
Can we shoot those birds?
No. We don't want to shoot the birds, because then the birds will come and get us.
The voice of Barry is actually named Barry.
Please tell me his last name is Burton. Please tell me his last name is Burton.
It's not.
Laugh out loud. What are the crows doing in there?
They're watching.
Well, they're waiting for the next meal, obviously.
Silly Drak. They are not vultures.
Believe it or not, they're actually meant to intimidate the player a little bit.
Yeah.
Because remember, when you go and see Forrest's corpse in other difficulties, the birds will then come and attack you. So that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to throw you off.
Birds will randomly attack you.
Well, good thing. Well, too bad Mr. X isn't in this game. Maybe the crows can go after him for a while.
Mr. Kool-Aid X is the least of our
So
troubles.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's a Norwegian voice actor. Many years in Japan as a translator, mostly narrating various corporate projects and providing voice acting for video games. Yeah.
Really? Huh. Okay.
He's in Bloody Roar. Got a lot of games, actually. Mega Man X7 as Red and Snipe.
The guy who played Barry? Oh god, it makes all kinds of sense. That's why Mega Man X7 was so bad.
His unnamed role.
What character do you say he played?
Red and Snipe.
Okay. If he had played Flame Yarnyard, I'd be like, it all makes sense now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Okay, so now I get to do this room again. Let's see how well this goes. You know what? I'm not even taking any chances. Come on. I know you're coming. No! Dang it.
Stop wanting to meet you.
I'm trying.
Dang it.
There we go. Ah. I can play video games, I promise. I don't suck that much. Maybe I should have started with Ocarina of Time. I mean, I actually did try to speedrun that and did horribly.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten a great reward for doing so.
Well, I've done this. Now, technically, I should admit this. I have done it with a friend. Because me and my best friend, we did it together. And it was hard. And we pissed off parents that night. I'll say that much. Because we had decided, like, we were going to do it at school. And we didn't tell parents that we were going to do it.
Wait, so you planned that you were going to do it? Or play? Or...
Yeah, we planned it out at school.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm like, how would you
just
play
showed
it
up
at
that
school?
night and said, we're sleeping over.
Kind of. The other thing that got us in trouble was that, oh crap! I think he was on his way to a camping trip the next morning, and so since he's the older brother, he had to help load the truck. And so at that point, we went pretty much all night. Not even gonna lie, pretty much all night to accomplish this goal, and we did it. But we pissed off parents after.
And you were grounded. Just kidding.
From that particular mother, yes. Like, that particular mother thought I was such a nice boy, and then that night kind of changed her opinion of me.
Oh, that Adam.
I mean, I've made up for it since then.
Adam, he was such a nice boy, but then he was such a nice boy. Made my son play that Resident Evil on. I mean, really, what is that? Why is the Resident so evil? I don't know.
I like how he's doing this. He's making this woman sound to me like Mike Myers from Saturday Night Live. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Something to that extent.
He's such a nice boy.
What's sad about that too, and I have to admit this now, we did not learn our lesson. We did it again with a game. So Resident Evil had been vexing me for a while there, and so he offered to help out. But one of the caveats of that was that he wanted help to beat a game he was working on called Tenchu. Yeah, it was the original Tenchu, so Stealth Shadows, I believe is the name. Or Stealth Assassins. And so we pulled another all-nighter after like a end of semester kind of deal for high school to beat the original.
At least that time it was in the semester, so hopefully no.
Again, camping trip was the next day. We did not plan this crap out.
Every time it has something involved with camping, you're like, let's do it.
Dude, his family are avid campers. Right? I'm not even gonna lie.
Like, we're going camping.
No, he'd forget. He'd forget that was happening, and then I would get in trouble too because I was supposed to apparently know because he was supposed to tell me.
We told you to tell your little kid that we're the next day.
You were supposed to say no, and no, it never happened. Never did. It's all right. We made it up to her years later when she got to see my kids, and she's like, "Oh, now they're gonna be such good little girls." And I'm like, "Well, given my track record, do you really think that's possible?" She's like, "Oh yeah." And I honestly consider her like my mother, my second mother. So at that point, thankfully, she was willing to forgive. Because I could have easily gotten myself in trouble. Oh, no, I don't want to do that one. I want to do Memory Card 2, because that's where all my Resident Evil 1 saves are. You know what? I know there's a legacy here, guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and overwrite the save for the Let's Play. Sorry, everybody. Oh, look, it's all written in red, so you know that it's in a harder difficulty. Okay, so combine this. I'm already not making good time. I can already tell you guys that. But that simply because I have died already twice. Yeah, and I want to point this out for the chat, so like I'm not getting crap for it later. But these were not the first times; they were not the last. Thankfully, this woman was very forgiving with both of us, because she didn't need to be. She took a lot of crap from us. Okay, well, is this gonna work now? Probably not, but... Oh, no, I don't want to go there. I want to go over here.
When I was
damn tank controls.
Stay up all hours of the night just playing Mario 64.
Not so much with us. We were interested in being the herdkers and playing the games that were gonna give us some man cred at school, and they never did. We were still the stereotypical geeks. It's alright.
I love it when we used to have sleepovers and we would like play some kind of a game late at night.
They are fun. Like if you prep for them. The problem is that we never prepped for them. We always got somebody mad at us.
Oh, what were some other games that we always played with sleepovers?
I'm sure Banjo-Kazooie was one of them.
Resident Evil series for me. Oh,
the zombie that ate my neighbor.
Ah,
you remember that game, Alex? Well, we played it like on the Sega Genesis or something.
Fuck you. Pardon my French. Alright, I'm still in caution, so I'm not going to worry about it. But hey, yeah!
And I swear we also played one of the Mickey games, one of those classic Mickey games.
One of the Sega games.
Oh, okay.
Another one I remember with my friend was, and I keep on saying my friend, I know that people get mad at it, but this is pretty much the same guy on Drak Let Shadow that is very insistent that we don't mention his name. Like he doesn't want that. So I'm being respectful. Like he doesn't want that kind of popularity or notoriety. He doesn't care. No. He really doesn't care. So at that point, we played a game, but I don't know how many people will have actually heard of it. It's called Space Griffon VF-9. It was another horror game, but it was a mech game. And we played that to try and finish it. That one we didn't finish because, well, we landed ourselves in a really difficult spot, so much so that we would have to start the game over again. And we could only rent it for a couple of days, so we just decided against it. But we were kind of invested. I have since seen the finish of the game, and there are still some elements of that game that still scare the bejeebers out of me. Space Griffon, so it's spelled Griffin. Space Griffon VF-9. Oh, good. Go look it up, Alex.
Exactly what I'm doing. Couldn't be that bad. It's only rated K to A.
Still have nightmares. No problem admitting it. There's a character in it that gives a very unearthly scream, and that was enough to scare the both of us, enough so that we kind of mock each other with it.
Why are you busy playing when you should be dealing with zombies?
That's just what she wants to do. Are you going to prevent her from doing it? That'd be mean of you.
Beautiful dreamers.
Yeah, for us it was like a mixture of horror games and action games that were bloody as hell. Why? Because that guy loved himself some Mortal Kombat. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. He was a big Mortal Kombat fan. And so anything with blood, that was a guarantee he wanted to play it. Okay, come on. Boom! One shot. I'm very proud of myself right now. Doing really good, Andrea. I'm making up for all the fail. Oh, this room. Okay, so can't do anything in this room because we don't have the damn weed killer. So that sucks. So where else can we go? We go back into the dog-infested room. Why not?
If you're going in the dog-infested room, you better just have your shotgun out.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep running. Andrea, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Keep running.
Just keep running, just keep running, running.
Just keep swimming.
That's exactly what I'm going for. Thank you.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking about Finding Nemo.
Boom!
It's either that or Finding Dory. I can't remember which. That's why I wondered. It was one of those.
Jeez, what is with the crits right now? Like, I'm popping heads left and right. I might as well have the infinite Magnum. Oh, hi. Well, let's just go ahead and do a lap around you. Did I get the dining room emblem? I can't remember. I might have. Let's just double check it to be safe. I'm starting to forget where I've gone, everybody. I'm in a bad spot right now. I'm stressed out. I've got zombies that are gonna kill me instantly. Oh, I guess we also need to take care of this really quick since I have both of you here. So, because we've had enough people ask, when Resident Evil 3?
When Resident Evil 3?
I think we're gonna have to shoehorn it in there somewhere, Alex. The demand is there. Maybe in the summer. Maybe we'll figure out a place to shoehorn it in the summer. And then at that point, you guys get what you want. You guys...
Unless it's after Breath of the Wild.
It wouldn't be Breath of the Wild, because it would be like one of our Friday and Saturday Let's Plays.
I don't know.
So, I want to keep Resident Evil where it is, since people know where that is. Like, they know what day that it comes out on. Why change things too... I don't want to change things too much.
Yeah.
We could figure out a day, I think. But it definitely needs to happen. We need to get the PlayStation trilogy out of the way. Come on.
Well, personally, I'm a little more interested though in going into 2 remake before 3, but whatever.
You need to do 3. 3 has a mechanic that is essential to 2 remake. So I know, man. We'll get there. Okay, so we have the the Star Crest. We have the Wind Crest in the box. And I'm running out of doors that I can open. This sucks. Maybe I'll go take out Forrest again. Oh my god. It's Forrest. Oh my god. Oh, hi.
Come back here. I want to go on a date.
Would you consider doing an LP for RE7? It's the only one I've beat. Yes, there is a plan for it.
We gotta do that. We're going to do that.
I'm going through them to give these guys a little sense of history of what this series has done. I'm not saying that we'll hit every single one of them. We might start picking and choosing after 3, but the original trilogy has to be done in order, I think, just to show you like an evolution for the franchise, and then we can consider doing things like 7 and the remakes. Because I want to do the 1 remake too. I've got unfinished business with that game.
Unfinished business.
Yes, it's technically the 1 Let's Play that I've not completed in my YouTube career, as it were, since me and Aldo did not finish it.
That's sad.
It was his call.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it anymore, and it's not like I didn't understand. So it's just like, it's that one. If you ever have that one thing that like dangles over you in any career that you're working towards, it's like you have this one piece of unfinished business that must be done. That's what this is to me. I've got to get it done.
Fair enough.
Alright, you know what? I'm just going to take care of the doggies now.
Release the hounds!
I'm running out of stuff that I can do because we haven't come across any keys yet. Well, that wasted way too much ammo. Okay, so now that these guys are dead, I can go and turn in the crests. Or at least I don't have to worry about these guys anymore.
Man, even being in danger, I'm surprised that you don't look like you're limping.
Seriously though, Forlorn Hope 7 was 7 your first one? I'm curious now, like, was 7 your first Resident Evil game? There's so much history you missed out on. and some of it relevant.
From
You didn't get to see Leon become a badass.
Well, 7 was my first look
It was
in,
technically yours, yes.
because it was fun just sitting watching you trying to do this as you're doing your review.
Oh, jeez, that was the one review from hell. It really was. Because it was like I didn't. This series became scary again.
Because you
And
only
it hit
got
every stinking button imaginable.
you couldn't even get down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, we could do it.
First one I beat, I played a little bit of RE1 Remake, RE4, and RE5. Okay. Just a couple of hours in each of those. Alright, yeah, so if it's the first one you beat, then, okay, makes sense. It basically reinvigorated the brand. But there's so much that you need to see. In fact, one of the other things I kind of hope to do is there are some side games that are also recommended to us that I've wanted to get my hands on for a while, and this kind of gives me a justification to do so. One of which is the... Oh, crap, what's it called? They're episodic.
like Code Veronica and Zero.
It's going to drive me nuts. No. Code Veronica and Zero I want to do, but I've played those. Revelations. I have never played them. And so I'd love to be able to do that on Drak Let Shadow. Okay. Just put the wind crest in there too, so we don't have to worry about that later. There are a bunch of other games that we could technically do, but not really viable anymore. Like, I know that there are going to be a few people that would love us to take on the online games, but you kind of can't play them anymore. Yes, there was a Resident Evil Online game for PS2. I can't remember if it's Deadly Silence or Operation Raccoon City. One of the two. And it was actually, in my opinion, it was Left 4 Dead before Left 4 Dead came out. So at that, because it had the same kind of setup as Left 4 Dead, but then Valve kind of coined it and made it in Left 4 Dead. So that's what people remember it for. Okay, I can't remember. What door does this take me to?
Doesn't look like it's Operation Raccoon City.
Or not Deadly Silence, but Deadly Aim. I think it's the other one that's...
Dead Aim. Let's see.
Hold on. Is that an herb?
Also,
Yay! That's an herb!
Resident Evil Dead Aim, also known as Gun Survivor 4, Biohazard, Heroes Never Die.
Yes, so Forlorn Hope, yes, there was RE Online on PS2, and it actually brought zombie elephants into the game, as you actually had to go through the Raccoon City Zoo.
Dead Aim.
Zombie elephants.
Zombie elephants.
Dead Aim uses third-person view while moving, but switches to first-person view for aiming and firing a weapon with a dot in the center of the screen. Supports PS2 light gun, USB mount. Nothing about it being online, though.
It was either online or it was local area network, one of the two. I can hear you! Come here, doggy! Yes, I am murdering dogs. In my defense, they were gonna murder me.
LOL. I'll have to find a video of that zombie elephant.
Zombie elephants.
Yes. Yes, you will.
I would like to see the zombie elephants.
There we go.
Are they zombie pink elephants?
No. In fact, no, they are not. I think you can do a Google image search of it and
I'll do it.
find them.
I'll do it later.
But I technically never played the game, but I have seen the imagery, and I'm like, like, oh my gosh, zombie elephants. That's exactly where the series needed to go. Because why the F not? I would actually be very surprised if there are any YouTubers out there that have videos of it. That would be surprising to me. Because they'd make a killing, because I don't think you could play it anymore. Oh, and I'm sure at some point somebody's going to ask us to play Survivor.
So you might be thinking of Resident Evil Outbreak, which is the first...
Outbreak, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Developed by Capcom Production Studio 1, the first entry to feature cooperative gameplay and online multiplayer support, not available for the PAL version.
They look terrifying, actually.
They look pretty good, don't they? Gotta hand it to Capcom. Capcom could get designs really good for zombies.
Funny
for
how
zombie animals.
They even have zombie animals.
Zombie animals.
Mm-hmm. That's actually one of the things that lured me into the series, is that you had zombie animal variants. So it wasn't just like you were facing the stereotypical zombies in any game, or like in any zombie game. You were actually facing off against animals too. So zombie dogs. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten zombie cats at some point. No, I won't be able to sleep now. Thanks. Sorry, Forlet Hope. Did we wreck things for you?
That's okay. Drak was always worried about not getting any sleep after playing Resident Evil 7.
Okay. Well, let's just keep it running. Keep running. Let's keep running. Let's keep and okay, it's locked. Carving of an armor. All right. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here now.
Wow, they're fast.
They are, in fact. It's almost like they're dogs or something. Okay. Do I have a green herb waiting the wings? I might not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no.
Nothing!
I'm gonna have to use it, because...
Either that or save. One of the two.
Okay, this is gonna put me up to caution. I am missing something. I feel like I should have come across my first key by now. Oh, damn it. No. Oh, there we go.
What did we say about playing with the dogs?
I didn't want to play with the dogs, but I wanted to come over here and see if maybe I'd missed something. Okay, so this gives me the tiger statue. This moves me over to the other hallway, I think. Is there anything I missed in here? I got the itchy tasty.
Itchy tasty.
I love that. It's one of my favorite files in all of Resident Evil, is the itchy tasty, to be able to see like the slow evolution into a monster. Okay, so over here. See, if I get that gold emblem, it's just gonna close the door, right? Yeah. At least I think so. Arrange mode might work differently. Let's see. Gold emblem. Nope. Works the exact same. So can't do that. That's not what I wanted. Use it again. I am missing something somewhere. There's a key somewhere in this area that I should have come across by now. Because I've opened every stinking door imaginable.
And you don't have a map?
Map wouldn't really help. It's locked from the inside. I guess I can check the body. Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. He's become a mere shadow of his former self. Oh, wait. Is that a door? No, it's not a door. It's ominously quiet outside. Wait. Are you telling me that the zombie dogs aren't out there? I'm saved! I'm saved, everybody. Dusty looking grandfather clock. Oh, can't do anything with that. I will figure this out. It will happen. Carving of an armor.
So the novel of this game actually changes Raccoon City from the Midwest to Pennsylvania. Which just makes me think of that moment when Homer says, "It sure was nice of Mr. Burns to invite us to his mansion in Pennsylvania."
Well, I believe they did that because of canon reasons. Supposedly Raccoon City was there are a couple of incidents that happen at Raccoon City that impact the eastern coast of the nation. So they had to move it closer. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Oh, hi. No! No! Ah!
Oh.
You are dead. Well, we technically only got like 10 minutes for the stream. I mean, we could continue to mess around if we want, but yeah, why not? Let's mess around for 10 more minutes and see if I can actually figure out the solution to this problem. By the way, just double check it with people. So is the syncing okay for... Because this is running on a different capture device. So is the syncing for the gameplay footage working? Like, we're not having weird sync problems. Nom nom. Oh no, did you find a video, Alex, of
No.
Outbreak?
It was the Pennsylvania thing I was just talking about. Pennsylvania.
Okay. If I have my emblems... If I have my emblems, then I probably killed the dogs, right? Dogs are the bane of my freaking existence. And I haven't even gotten to the hunters yet, people! The hunters are when I start to have problems.
Everything looks and sounds fine.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, since we're running on a different capture device, and it's not necessarily recommended by a whole lot of streamers. So I believed I found the sweet spot, and as long as it's working, then I'm good. I'm good with that. Okay. Yeah, I killed the dogs, so I don't need to worry about them anymore. And unfortunately, that door, or that room with the dogs, I was hoping would have a key. No, it just had a clip. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and use these. Yeah, back to the Resident Evil topic. We'll probably play some things out of turn so that we can get to snazzier things like the Resident Evil 2 remake. I have a feeling Andrea will kill us though, because she would want us to play them in order.
You don't necessarily have to.
Oh, so you don't have a problem with Resident Evil, but you do with Kingdom Hearts, huh? You're like, I want to be able to play it in chronological order.
Hey, I said I would be willing to jump from Chain of Memories to 2 and then 3 and then go back.
Let's see. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, this is going to put me back in the dog room. And I can't open this because I don't have the armor key. Oh, just wait until we get to some of the later games, guys. You're going to get so annoyed of the Spencer Mansion. You have no idea. Gets revisited so many times.
Spencer Mansion. Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's the Spencer Mansion and the Arklay Mountain.
Creepy mansion in Pennsylvania. I'm never gonna get over that now.
In Pennsylvania. And I don't have a lighter, so I can't open that. Good lord, I need an armor key. I need a key. My kingdom for a key. Don't give me that look. You know what? Boom. Yeah, I can't open this. Carving of an armor. Where is the armor key? Knowing my luck, I'm gonna have to find the snake first. No, wait, I can't even do that because I don't have the friggin' key to go to the snake. I don't have the key to go to snake. Dun 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 dun.
And hide under a box, why don't you?
That's a good one. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh! Did he have it the entire time?
Apparently he did.
Oh, I feel like a dunce. Yes, he did!
Oh.
Forest!
When in doubt, look for Forest.
Forest, run! Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out some of this. And then I don't know, like, let me know in the chat really quick. Would you guys like to see us go, like, finish up the arranged mode of Resident Evil, or would you like us to cut to the chase and actually go, like, to the legit Infinite Magnum rocket launcher run?
Barry!
Oh, hi, Barry.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
Yeah, let's just separate.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take
I
this
have
then.
muscles.
Actually, no, he has a Magnum.
I know.
So, acid rounds. Okay, that is in fact helpful. It's especially good against living things. There's still some things I forget about this dub or about the voice acting here. It's great.
Whatever you want to do.
I wouldn't mind doing that, and giving you guys the Infinite Magnum run and the Rocket Launcher run as kind of a reward. And eventually, like, if you guys are up for it, we could do the other modes for, like, Resident Evil 2 and 3, all that. Okay, so you have used the armor key. Going to bed. Night. Oh, good night, Forlorn Hope. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep, and if you got work in the morning, then it won't be too bad. Okay.
Oh, there's herbs.
I don't think we want to go too far in here because that's going to lock us. Because this locks us into the snake event. So, let's, actually, we're running out of stream time. So we'll probably make our way to a save point. And go ahead and save. So we'll just have to remind ourselves that we got the snake event to go and do. You have used the armor key. Yes. Use the armor key.
Use the armor key.
Okay, so first things first. I would not be surprised if I don't do this right, if it just killed me right off the bat. So let's play it as if it does. Okay, there we go. There's a switch. Will you push it? Press that switch. Press it. Oh no! Crap! 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 Crap!
What?
Crap! 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 Dang it! I was a pixel off, and the poison gas started escaping.
Oh, that.
Wow! I'm surprised I'm not in danger right now. Okay, so I have to set this up again. Okay, so that should take care of that. Let's see if I can do it this time. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Will you push it?
Yes! Worked. And this gives us the wooden emblem. So now we have the way to get the gold emblem, which we can then use in the dining room. I love this game. I love the puzzle solving. I know it sounds silly, but it's just so enjoyable. Okay, let's just go ahead and head over here. Holy moly. Okay, so right now the only thing we're getting is like basically do what you want. So what we might do in the future is we already have active games going on for Devil May Cry 2, Dark Souls Remastered, and now Resident Evil. We might just kind of interchange things here and there so that we don't run things too dry in the polls, so to speak. Because I do actually like the idea of you guys picking the game that we play. Is kind of a way to involve you guys, not just with the chat, but also being able to have these interactions with you as well. So what we'll do is we'll just interchange things here and there, and if we finish a game, then great. That's not necessarily the point of what we're doing here, but I'll at least take it. But let's go ahead and save it, and hopefully we will have less deaths the next time we pick this frickin' thing up. So, we hope you guys have enjoyed, but a quick reminder, so we will be streaming on Saturday night. at the same time. So 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's 8 p.m. our time. And we will have the poll for that probably on Friday, so you guys can pick the game that we will be playing. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us. So thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream, especially with all of the issues. I apologize for that, but sometimes you just can't avoid those. And we will see you guys next time.
See you later.